The Sonic movie trailer has released, as you know, most of you guys already know if you're watching this video, and the theories and speculation are running wild. And again, one of the most shocking things that I saw in the trailer was the inclusion of this scene right here, where a mysterious old scientist, Gerald Robotnik, just appears. I mean, this was crazy. My initial reaction to seeing this was just shock. Like, I was so surprised to see Gerald Robotnik, especially, you know, if you're a Sonic fan, you have this like preconceived notion of Shadow's backstory and Gerald Robotnik. Gerald created Shadow. 50 years ago, he was killed by gun after Maria was killed in the Ark. Like, we had all these preconceived notions, and every single preconceived notion that we had was shattered when Jim Carrey pops out and reveals himself. And now people are wondering, like, why? How did this happen? And we still don't know. Considering the fact that Gerald Robotnik is allegedly, in this continuity, Eggman's grandfather, right? He calls him Pop Pop or whatever. Some people in the comments were telling me, like, this means grandpa, and I've definitely heard that before. But I was just like, a lot of people were just wondering, like, how? Like, why? Like, what is going on? Here's a big theory that people had about this, though. A lot of people assumed, especially in my comment section, that this was like some type of hallucination or something like that. This wasn't actually Gerald Robotnik, right? It couldn't be, because Eggman's like a middle-aged guy, I'm pretty sure, in the movie, right? Like, he's like probably like 50 years old, maybe. Also, what is Eggman's canonic age? No one actually knows. But it's like, all right, your grandfather is probably not going to be alive if you're like a 50-year-old man. Like, it just doesn't make sense. And you'll even notice in the trailer, Eggman says this.
Welcome home, my boy.
It's impossible.
Is it?
It couldn't be.
Couldn't it?
Are
you? In the saggy flesh.
The way that line comes off, it's like Eggman's in disbelief. It's like, it's almost impossible how he made it there. So we don't know. Is it time travel? Is it cryogenic freezing? Is he just like, did he just survive and maybe he's a young grandpa? I don't know. We really don't know, and that's kind of the beauty of the trailer, is the fact that we're going to sit here and speculate for months. I hope they don't go any deeper than this. I hope they keep it at this very surface level reveal, and that's it. Like, don't do another trailer where they spoil everything. Keep it ambiguous. But one of the big things that people were saying is that Gerald Robotnik isn't real. He's a hallucination. Think about the Knuckles Paramount Plus series, where Pachacamac is just a hallucination, or he's like a ghost or whatever. So people were saying that this could be the case for Gerald Robotnik, and here's why I'm here to tell you that this probably isn't true. I mean, of course, there could be some weird sci-fi element at play here. Maybe he's like a ghost and he's helping out, but I don't think he's a ghost. I actually believe that Gerald is real, and here's why. July 15, 2024, a survey appeared, and it's a survey that appeared for the Knuckles TV show. You know, some of the things that they ask are the typical things that you would outsource to some marketing research firm about, you know, your future upcoming products. Do you like the Knuckles TV show? How many episodes did you watch? Are you going to be interested in seeing the Sonic the Hedgehog movie 3? Here is where everything kind of flips upside down. So in the survey, it says, what would you call a team made up of Shadow, Dr. Robotnik, and Dr. Robotnik's grandfather, Gerald? So this kind of dispels the notion that it's been retconned and Gerald's actually like his dad or something like that. No, it's his grandfather, and it's weird. It's so crazy that he even appears. But this survey came out a while before the actual Sonic movie trailer, so they completely called that Shadow, Eggman, and Dr. Robotnik's grandfather, Gerald, will be teaming up together. So this very popular theory that I've been kind of seeing in the comments, a lot of people have been saying that Gerald Robotnik is a hallucination or whatever. I mean, that seems to have been dispelled by the survey, it seems. And I mean, this also probably leans into, I mean, it's not really that crazy to predict, but it seems like it's going to lean into the fact that Eggman does betray Sonic. Shadow ends up teaming up with Eggman and Gerald Robotnik, and it's kind of like, you know, those three against Team Sonic. I mean, that's gonna be a tough matchup. It's gonna be a wild movie. I mean, Team Sonic couldn't even beat Shadow by himself, so now add Eggman and Gerald into the mix. It's gonna make for a lot of crazy plot twists. There's so much going on, especially with Tom. We don't know what his fate is. I mean, even teaming up with Eggman and Gerald being back, like, once we get answers to all this, it's gonna all make sense and it's gonna be awesome. But again, the beauty of the trailer is the fact that we can even concoct all these theories from it, and it's like there's a lot of surprises. So I'm sure more surprises are gonna come, but it seems like with this survey, it kind of gives us a little bit more of a direction of what Gerald's role in the movie is going to be. So I'm really excited for Sonic Movie 3. Can't wait to see what they cook up. Let me know what you guys think about this, and I'll see you guys later.